How not to get sexually assaulted. 1. Wear your hair down to grant you peace of mind. If it's tied up or in braids, someone can grab it from behind. 2. When you walk, carry your keys between your knuckles and your thumb. It won't guarantee you won't be seized, but at least it'll put your mind at ease. 3. Ensure your windows and doors are secure, and make sure you don't sit in your car in an empty lot or a parking garage where you're never sure that your car can provide shelter. 4. Don't walk from your drink, you'll make it too easy. It won't be long till it'll make you feel queasy. Though leaving your drink might make you uneasy, if you look away at all, that might just become your downfall. 5. Don't show too much skin, it's a sin, and you'll regret it when it becomes your undoing. Everyone knows men can't avert their eyes. It would be unwise to create temptation and romanticize a passing by. 6. Don't use your phone, you'll be distracted, unreactive if you're ever all alone. Don't wear headphones, at least not both. Leave one out so you're aware, can prepare if you ever meet their stare. 7. Don't be alone with anyone, not a stranger, not a colleague, and not someone close. Although it might seem safe, 8 out of 10 rapes are committed by someone the victim knows. 8. Don't converse with a man, they might think you're flirting, and whatever you do, don't tell them that you're hurting. At the same time, don't be mean, it's your job to please, but don't be a tease unless you want to end up on your knees. 9. Don't get drunk, don't go to sleep, you're an easier target when you're easy to keep. 10. Don't walk alone, not at night, not to your car. Don't accept an escort home because they might take it too far. But also, don't walk home alone or you'll provide a vacancy, and assault is pretty much implied. And yet, you still think the problem is us. This is the problem is the system that makes our mere existence and insistence as to why we got assaulted, as if the fault is on the shoulders of the assaulted. This is the system that makes being a victim a condition. This is the system that teaches us that though it's traumatic, there will still be people who will call you dramatic. There will still be people who tell you if you hadn't strayed, that things would be different. There will still be people who asked if you screamed, who asked if you enjoyed it, insisted it should have redeemed your self-esteem. We teach girls how not to get raped, how to treat men so they don't get violent, how to be submissive, and how to stay silent. We teach girls that their mere appearance will be justification enough for their disappearance. We teach girls that covering up is the only cure for boys being immature. We teach girls that their education is inferior when they're sent home because their shoulders were distracting their superior. But no one ever teaches you how scary it can be when something so painful is known by only he, when our courage is answered with doubts and questions demanding to know whether we shout it out. How much did you drink and what were you wearing? Had you known him before? What stories were you sharing? You ask us questions as if it were something we could have prevented, invented, as if we're demented. Rape existed 200 years ago, even when women were dressed head to toe. Rape existed in the 40s and 50s when girls wore pleated skirts that fell below their knees. The problem isn't the girls, isn't the clothes, isn't what shows. The problem is the rapist. Why does that still get opposed? 48% of victims were sleeping or merely keeping at home. 29% were commuting between work, school, and home. 12% at work, 7% at school, but you'll still say it was our fault for having things to do. No one understands that you're not taught what to do when someone you care for decides to hurt you. We're taught to report it, and then when we don't, we receive all the blame, but no one can understand the fear, embarrassment, regret, and the shame. This is a call to not let it go. This is a lesson about what all means no. This is a plea to not stand by, that merely supporting the cause doesn't make you an ally. If I can't say no, I can't say yes, so stop teaching us that consent is anything less than a firm and enthusiastic, passionate yes that hasn't been forced or convinced or tampered with in the slightest. So this is an ode to the girls like me. This is an ode to the girls who weren't believed. This is an ode to the girls who were blamed, who were framed, who were shamed for the things they received. This is an ode to the girls who were told they were overreacting, that the clothes they wore were distracting and attracting. This is an ode to the girls who still undergo their ordeal, who still feel it and hear it no matter how much they try and conceal it. This is an ode to the girls who are afraid to speak out, afraid that their story will be answered with doubt. This is an ode to the girls like me. This is an ode to us.